Hey, so this question comes from our good friend Kyle, no last names, from 3.4. The question was, if f of x equals 5x to the third minus 7x squared minus 45x plus 63, what are the possible zeros? What are the possible rational zeros? My son's getting some ice water. So they are written in the form of P over Q. The possible things that might be solutions to this that are rational are of the form P over Q, where P is the factors of the constant term, 63. Those factors are plus or minus 1 and plus or minus 63. And 3 goes into 63, which you guys all know is 21. That's less common. And then everybody also knows the famous 7 and 9. Okay, so the possible rational zeros are written in the form of P over Q. Q are the factors of 5, plus or minus 1, plus or minus 5. So there's a whole ton of possibilities. So if somebody said, what are the possibilities? You do all these numbers divided by 1, positive and minus, plus or minus 1, plus or minus 3, plus or minus 7, plus or minus 9, plus or minus 21, plus or minus 63. Then also all these divided by 5, so plus or minus 1 over 5. When I say plus or minus, I mean the positive 1/5 or negative 1/5, positive negative 3/5, positive or negative 7/5, positive or negative 9/5, and positive or negative 63 over 5. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 times 2, 22 possibilities that might be rational zeros for this function. That's terrible looking. So part 1 says list them, and it's a very long list. Part 2, use synthetic division to find a possible root. So we've been doing synthetic division for a while. There goes the shower. Nobody listen. Oh. So you say, what is a possible zero? I always start with the easiest, which would be 1 or negative 1. So let's try and see if 1 works. Let's hope it does. 1 times 5 is 5. Negative 7 times 5 plus 5 is negative 2. 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. Negative 47, that doesn't look good. 1 times negative 47, is there a remainder here? Ugh. All right, let's try again. 5, negative 7, negative 45. Pen's running out of ink. 63. Negative 1. All right, bring the 5 down. Negative 1 times 5 is negative 5. Add negative 12. Negative 1 times negative 12 is positive 12. Negative 33. That does not look like a winner. So we're going to have to scrap this. None of those work. I could go through and check. Let's see if 3 works. 5, negative 7, negative 45, and 63. The pen's dying. There's a backup. All right, let's try positive 3. If this doesn't work, we may have to scrap this. But this is actually trial and error. This is how you do it. So 3 times 5, 15. Add, you get 8. 3 times 8, 24. Let's add 45 minus 24. That's negative 21 times 3. Negative 63, remainder 0. What a glorious sight that is. So we started with a 3rd degree. This finally works, so we have a 2nd degree now. 5x squared plus 8x minus 21 equals 0. Now we have to factor this to find our last zeros. So I did this quickly. 5x squared is only 5x and x. So 21, 7 and 3 would normally be the possibilities that are most likely to work. There's my wife feeding my dog. 3 minus, let's see, negative 3, positive 7, positive 7, positive 7, too big, negative 7, positive 3. So take a little peek here. 15x minus 7x, 8x, negative 7 times 3, negative 21. Sorry, lots of distractions. My son taking a shower. It said 5x minus 7 equals 0, x plus 3 equals 0. So x equals 7/5. Notice that's a possibility right up here. X equals negative 3. That's one of the possibilities over here. So with this question, you find the possible zeros. Here they are. Then you have to use synthetic division to find a 0. Okay, it didn't work, it didn't work. You could go through a whole bunch of these and it not work. We finally got one that worked. 3 works. Then you factor what's left, you get the 2 remaining answers. So here are our zeros. X equals 3, there's 1. X equals 7/5, 2. And x equals negative 3, 3 solutions. All right, thank you.